Oh, we are. We're live. We are live. All right. Oh, sorry, everybody. All right. We are live. Welcome back to Toon Talks. I'm your host, Ants in Your Pants, aka Anthony. Won't say my full name. Welcome back. This is episode number 3. I'm excited. I'm about to crank this thing open. We got a little bit of a LaCroix, Raz Cranberry LaCroix ASMR for you. To start the pod, episode number 3, número 3 en español. We don't have subtitles for this podcast, unfortunately, so we might work on it pretty soon for the fans over in Mexico, for the fans, the Spanish-speaking fans, because your boy's brown, and most brown people speak Spanish, so yeah, we might get that soon. We'll see if we can get those captions going for you. But welcome back. It's been a little bit of time, but we're back. We're still going. We're going strong with this podcast. And as you can see, we're in a new environment today. We are in the studio. Thanks to you guys, I've been making insane amount of money on off this podcast, so we were able to find the studio and we're recording. It's legitness now. It's the real deal. So make sure to share the podcast with everyone and anyone, because they're gonna love it. No, this isn't actually the studio, but this will be maybe where I'm gonna be recording some episodes from now on, just because it works for me. So I'm not going to say where we are actually, but we're here recording live, and here we go. Let's get rolling. I have no guest again today. It's just a solo episode. Me, myself, and I. G-Easy again. And let's see, what's new? What's been new here? It's been gloomy here in California, which is crazy. I really don't get it. I don't know if Hurricane Hillary is still just kind of upset or something, or what's happening, but Hurricane Hillary has been gloomy still, so it's been gloomy. The sun hasn't been out. There hasn't been much action really. Very mellow, very, very sad vibes, sad boy vibes. It just, brings me back to times that I don't want to think about and I shouldn't talk about, because if I do, I might start crying. So I'm not going to talk about it. But yeah, it's been gloomy. It's been good other than this, though. I went to Topgolf recently, and I realized that I suck at golf. That's definitely not the sport for me. I think if I go to Topgolf again, I might not even play. I might just sit and watch and see how people are so good and hit the ball so far. And speaking of sports, I think I did mention to you guys that I've been playing some softball. And softball's been crazy, I think. Let's see, how many games have we had now? I didn't get to update you guys on the first game, but we did. We've had 2 games now. The first game did not go well at all. We got absolutely bent. So we lost 18-0. Softball, like I said, isn't my sport, but we tried and we had a lot of fun doing it. And I don't recommend losing that bad. It's actually not fun. And so with that being said, we took it, back to the field. We went out, practiced, made sure that we were dialed and ready to go for the next game. I play on Thursdays at Huntington Beach Sports Complex. If you guys ever want to go and watch and support, that would be great. If not, it's not a big deal, because we don't know if we're gonna win or not for sure, because that league is actually really competitive. I was surprised with how competitive it was, actually. You got these older folks, older gentlemen, very nice people, but they are crushing it. I don't know how they're still moving at that age. I don't know what they're doing to their bodies. I think they might be cheating a little bit. They might be putting substances into their bodies, because these guys are tanks. And I do preach that I am natty, even though I do look this jacked. I am natty. It's all about the diet and watching your sugars, which is why I'm drinking LaCroix Raz Cranberry Seltzer, 0 sugars, 0 artificial flavors, 0 sweetener, 0 sodium, 0 calorie, innocent. And this episode is not sponsored by them, but we might get there one day. We keep sipping, we keep dreaming, baby. So anyway, we had our second game, right? So we didn't want to lose again. We were training, the team's training hard. So I'm at work sometimes, so I can't make the practices that they schedule sometimes, and I feel bad. But so they've been training hard, and we get to our second game last Thursday, and we get absolutely bent again. It sucked. So we didn't lose as bad. The first game we lost 18-0. The second game we lost 18-1. So we lasted a little longer. That's always good. And we scored once. So we got 1 inning, I think, longer of a game and 1 home run. 1 run. So yeah, I guess that's what you call improvement. And we're only getting better, baby. So come support, come watch. We're only getting better. It's really the beginning of this is gonna be legendary. We're building the story. You know, we're the underdogs. We're the guys that the people, you know, don't expect to win, but eventually we're gonna have that moment where we figure it out. It's gonna click, and we're gonna be hitting dingers all day, all night, because we played night games. Yeah, hitting dingers all night, home runs, baby, catching balls. We had this guy named Slater. Shout out to Slater. That guy caught a crazy ball. Homeboy flew, literally grew wings. Homeboy drank a Red Bull before that because that guy flew to the ball, caught it, sexy catch, and just straight to the ground on his back. I feel bad for his back. Hopefully he's icing it because that was a pretty hard fall, but he's a goalkeeper. He plays soccer. That's his OG sport. That's what he plays. So he knows how to fall. He knows how to jump and catch balls. So, but I mean, the catch was amazing. Probably the best play of the game, even though we lost. Best play of the game, guaranteed, hands down. And you know, it's good to have him on the team, be with us. The only Caucasian on the squad. So shout out to Slater. Hopefully this next week goes a little bit better. I don't know what to expect as far as team-wise, but yeah, we played the HB. I can't remember their name was, but yeah, they wrecked us. That's all I can remember. We got wrecked. So let's hope that doesn't happen again. Because we have another solo ep of the pod, we're going to be going into some questions real quick. Actually, shout out to my boy Avery. So Mr. Avery thought it would be cool to have a little quote of the day segment just to be somewhat inspiring on this podcast. And so we're going to do a quote of the day segment, and this one's brought to you by LaCroix. Quote of the day. Let me adjust my speaking voice as I say this quote. And I quote, "Let your unique awesomeness and positive energy inspire confidence in others." End quote. That was said by Anonymous. So let your unique awesomeness and positive energy inspire confidence in others. What a great quote. Are you kidding me? You can never go wrong with being awesome, having a positive energy, honestly, bringing it into the room, into the atmosphere and the environment. I don't know. I think, personally, not to sound like, I think I have a positive energy. I like to bring that to wherever I go. So if I ever don't, please check up on me because I might not be good or something. But I think that's anyone really, bring that uniqueness, bring your unique awesomeness, whatever makes you cool, bring it, because Avery said this, everyone has a place, and that really inspired me. So yeah, just having that cool persona will kind of rub off on people, and people like that, I think, and that's what makes people be more comfortable with you, kind of deal, and enjoy your company. And I think it's a cool thing. It's a cool thing to see different people just being themselves. It's just cool to see that. So Shout out to Avery for that inspiration on having the quote of the day. That's going to be that for today. And from there, we'll go into some questions that I had you guys ask some questions on the IG Instagram. If you guys aren't following my Instagram, it's #_GAnthony, #_GAnthony. You won't be disappointed. And then also you can ask questions on there, so that'd be cool. Yeah, just look out for those. So yeah, I asked you guys to ask questions. And here we go. Here's question number 1. This one comes from, I'm going to say her name and her Instagram handle because I'm going to call her out. Kaylee _GJ, aka my sister. She asks, how does it feel to be mom's least favorite? I'm just going to say, I don't know. Why don't you tell me? Burn. Yeah, I wouldn't know really, sister. I think you're gonna have to answer that one for me. So maybe on your next vlog or your next TikTok that goes viral, shout out to you. That's crazy. You can explain to the people how it feels to be second place to this guy. Let's just say my mom goes to my softball games, even though we get absolutely destroyed. It's 18-0, 18-1. So I think she loves me. I don't know if she loves me more than you, but I'm definitely not her least favorite. Let's just say that. So yeah, shout out to mom. Thank you, and my dad. Thank you guys for coming to my games. I appreciate the support. I'm sorry if I ever say a bad word outside there because I do get frustrated and sometimes I hit a ball and I'm like, okay, this is perfect, and then they catch it and I'm out and I say, and I'm sorry. And I'm sorry in advance, but yeah. So shout out to mom and dad. And Kaylee, I'm not mom's least favorite, so take that. Yeah. Next question. This one comes from Talk.comic. Shout out Talk.comic. Go follow him. What is your favorite comic book movie? Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, so I don't know, cause like I can't like really compare the comic to the movie because I don't really read the comics, but I'm a fan of Deadpool. I'm a fan of the Spider-Mans. All those are fun. Yeah, so that's gonna be my answer to that one. I don't know, Deadpool is just so cool, and I mean it's rated R kind of deal, and you get some jokes that you don't get in other movies kind of. So it's very different from the other Marvel movies, but definitely the Spider-Man series, all of them are pretty good in my opinion. So he also asked what my third and fourth favorite sport are. That's a good question. I don't even know my second favorite sport. First is gonna be soccer. Second, I guess I'll give it to basketball maybe. Third, I don't know, pickleball. If pickleball is a sport, I'm putting that number 2 right now. Soccer, pickleball, basketball. Basketball's my third then. And then fourth, what else do I kind of follow? I don't know. I'll just give it to cricket. We'll do cricket. Yeah, so sports. I don't know, if you guys haven't played pickleball, you guys should get out there and get after it because it's actually a very fast growing sport in this country, and it's disrespectful if you don't play as a proud American. So I've been playing, I've been getting really good actually. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did play my first tournament and I lost first round. So I got humbled there, but normally I'm pretty good. If you ever want to challenge me, just hit me up and I'll give you the schmuck. So let's just say that. Okay, so these are 2 questions, I guess, right? But they kind of go hand in hand because it's talking about the same product. So here I'm drinking a LaCroix, right? Like I said, sparkling water, a carbonated water. Carbonation, root beer. Do I like it? No. Root beer, sorry, but root beer sucks, in my opinion. I don't know why people drink it, and I think it's gross. So hate on me if you want, but they hate us because they ain't us. So they hate us because they ain't us. And why do servers offer root beer as an alternative to Dr. Pepper? question mark? What's it called? The thumbnail? Why do servers offer root beer as an alternative to Dr. Pepper? It's literally not the same thing. I don't know. I've never ordered a root beer because I like it. I don't like it. Sorry, I don't like it. I don't like root beer, to be clear. I don't like root beer. It's gross. So I don't order root beer at restaurants. So I've never been offered Dr. Pepper as an alternative. Dr. Pepper's always going to be like, almost always going to be my go-to. So, and also I've never been like, hey, can I get a Dr. Pepper? And then they say, oh, sorry, we don't have Dr. Pepper. We have root beer though. I'd be like, bro, what? You're on something, you know? Check your pupils kind of deal. Because those are not the same. I concur. It's literally not the same. Root beer shouldn't be an alternative for Dr. Pepper, and Dr. Pepper should not be an alternative for root beer. Not the same at all. So I agree. I'm assuming you like root beer. So we don't agree on that, but we agree that it's not the same as Dr. Pepper. So Dr. Pepper is superior. Go with, okay, so here's Lindsay _SM7. Lindsay _SM7, that's my cousin, TBH. So she asked when Kaylee and her will be episodes on the pod. If you guys want to be special guests, please, anyone, literally anyone. I'm kind of desperate right now because I need to stop doing these alone. It's almost getting sad here. Like, I should, like, I need people around me. Sorry I got dark there. I got a little sad boy moment, but no, for real, like, if you guys ever want to be on the pod, like, hit me up, shoot me a DM or whatever, and we can schedule it out. It'd be cool to get some cool guests on here, special guests, but I only want cool people on here, so make sure it's, you're cool. But really, I'll take anyone, because, like I said, I'm lagging on guests, so maybe that's my fault. Maybe I should be more, how do I say it? Maybe I should be more consistent and like emailing people, but maybe I'll talk to my manager about this. Maybe he hasn't been doing the job right or something. I don't know. Maybe they maybe he just hasn't been emailing people, but anyway. So yeah, special guest, if you want to be a guest, feel free. Maybe I'll do like a, what's it called? I'll do like a spin the wheel kind of contest, so like people can say, hey, I want to join, and then I'll spin the wheel for a winner to join the Toon Talks podcast. So hey, that might be a thing in the future. So shout out to Lindsay for being a fan and listening to the podcast. Shout out to anyone listening to the podcast in general. You guys are amazing. And speaking of fans and shouting out, there's fans in Minnesota asking, when am I going to come to visit Minnesota, fans? Guys, I know you guys want me everywhere, but I'm one person. I can't be everywhere at all times. I'm taking it slow, taking it bullet, slowly. I think that's what it is in Swahili. But anyway, I'll get there, bro. I know I've been saying like, I've been wanting to visit Minnesota. Dude, we're gonna make it happen for sure this year, dude. And if we don't, I owe you $100. That's how I have it now, because you guys all listen to the podcast and subscribed and like it and you share it. So I have $100 to spend. So if I don't go to Minnesota, I owe you $100. You know who I'm talking about. So those are the questions really for today. And I guess since we're done with the questions, we can go into the tune of the week. And you guys heard me saying a little bit of Swahili. Speaking a little bit of Swahili, I guess you could say I'm trilingual. That means 3 languages I can speak good. English I speak good. Spanish I speak good. Swahili I speak a few words. So I'm trilingual. and so I don't know why I said I'm trilingual. But oh yeah, tune of the week. Okay, tune of the week. This segment is brought to you by LaCroix. Tune of the week. This song is gonna be called "Wetin I Defined" by Tomorrow and Papa Razzle. Almost like Raz Cranberry, but Papa Razzle. So Wetin I Defined. This thing's a banger. Afro beats. I've been on to Afro beats. It's been crazy. I just listen to them like Afro beats on the regular. It's fun. It gets me grooving. It gets me dancing. It gets me amped for my day. I can listen to it anywhere really. I was talking to my buddy here, and he was like, "Dude, I can listen to Afro beats anywhere, on the beach, in Cancun on the beach, in Hawaii on the beach." Here, at work, at home, and it's just gonna put me in a good mood. And I agree, I concur 100%. I think Afrobeats are perfect. It's such a good genre, and let's keep the beats coming. And what I wanted to do with this tune of the week, with this segment, I've been wanting to add to it, right? So I'm also gonna say within this song, there's going to be a lyric that I like from the song, or why I like the song so much. But because I actually I really don't speak Swahili, I don't understand what they're saying, so I can't even say what they're saying, if that makes any sense. Because it doesn't make sense to me, but I guess I'll just play it. This is like my favorite verse or lyric. So yeah, it's just like money on my mind, wetin I define. I guess I do understand it. Money on my mind. I mean, not everything's about money, obviously, but like that's all I understand really from his verse. And I think I just really enjoy like the echoes, the reverb, the just his solo voice. I feel like I'm floating when I'm listening to this song. And I don't know if you guys have ever been like floating in a lazy river. But I love floating in lazy rivers, just like in those rings, and just sipping on like a lemonade or something. It's a hot summer day, just floating, and that's what I feel like when I listen to "Wetin I Defined" by Tomorrow and Papa Razzle. Speaking of water parks and floating on like lazy rivers, I should have gone to one this summer and I didn't. They opened a Wild Rivers in Irvine, I think it was. And I used to go to Wild Rivers all the time. Like when I was younger, I used to go literally every summer. That was we used to go all the time. My family. I celebrated my birthday there, and one of my friends, my mom was like, "Hey, Anthony, so make sure that," I'm gonna say his name was like, let's just say, okay, Arnold's mom said, "Hey, make sure not to give him too much sugar because homeboy gets wild." And I was like, "What, bro? You can't have a soda because you get wild? Check your pupils." Oh my gosh, bro. Like, how old are you? We were like 8. So I guess it makes sense. There's a lot of sugar in a soda can, which is why I drink these now, or just regular water. But soda, I think they call it Coke for a reason, because that shit's addicting. No, Coca-Cola, that's like another one of my favorites. Like my family grew up on that. We can drink gallons of that all day, and I didn't realize how bad it was until I started like taking these classes, and like there's health classes, all this stuff, and I'm like, damn, like we're drinking a ton of sugar, but who cares? I ate so much sugar as a kid once that like I lost all my teeth, and like my front teeth, I think it was my top teeth, just gone, just straight gums, gnawing on like blended food probably because I ate so much sugar. I used to eat there's pan con chocolate, that's just like sweet bread, I guess, or whatever you call it in English, but pan con chocolate and then like pan dulce. And so it's just hot chocolate and bread that just has sugar on it. So just a ton of sugar. Shout out to my grandma for loving me so much, and you know, she made me that all the time, even though it was bad for me. But I guess that's what I wanted, and she gave it to me. So shout out to grandma. She's probably watching this, and I love you. Yeah. So even though, you know, like maybe shouldn't have like fed me all the sugar, because I did lose all my front like top teeth. I was a silver tooth kid for sure. I was the one, you know, Cheeto fingers on one hand and then like sugar on the other hand, playing with my Nintendo DS, the first generation at the time, just getting my controllers on my PlayStation 2 sticky, staring at the screen, mouth breathing. Yeah, so that was me. Probably a ton of cavities. And but that's my fault. Maybe I didn't brush my teeth. I should have listened to My Shiny Teeth and Me by Chip Skylark more, because that's a banger and it teaches a good lesson. You should brush your teeth so that they sparkle just like the stars in space. Chip Skylark, I think that was his name. That's another bar. That's another tune, huh? But we only do one tune a week. That's what's an I find. But yeah, I don't know. I never really, like, other than that, I'm trying to think of what other cartoons I would watch as a kid. But like the Regular Show, I watched Regular Show regularly in middle school. I think I really do think that's how I got this funny. But I really don't think a lot of people think I'm funny. I think you gotta know me. You just really gotta you just gotta know me. What's that TikTok? How does it go? It's like, he's funny as fuck if you know him, though. If you know him or something like that. I think if you know me, you know I'm joking about like a majority of this stuff. So, I mean, so these stories are true. I did have like no teeth as a kid, but like as in, you know, saying like, oh, making all this money, blah blah blah. Like that's all a joke. That's all jokes. It's really not about the money. It's about having fun here, and I appreciate you guys for following and liking and watching. Honestly, like I've been seeing the stats, and I'm like, no way, people are actually listening to me talk alone. What else? Do they have nothing else to do with their lives? Nah, just kidding. I have nothing else to do with my life, so that's why I'm recording a podcast alone. No, but shout out to you guys for watching, for real, because like I saw that and like I gained some subs, I gained some likes, I gained like watch time hours, and it's been cool. So yeah, like keep sharing, keep liking, keep watching, and I'll keep putting out stuff for you guys. Definitely some music covers coming soon. I can tell you that for sure, because your boy's been off the vocal pipes for a little bit, just taking a little breather, but you know, I want to dust the dust off me, off the vocal cords, and start serenading you guys again, because I think you guys like that, honestly. And it was a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun, and you know, so yeah, so that was tune of the week. Oh yeah, okay, so another question was, when are we gonna get a leg day vlog? You guys have been all asking for leg day vlogs, but these cheeks are way too nice to share my secrets for you. So I don't know if that's ever gonna happen for you guys. And if it does, it might just have to be some exclusive content, because come on, I'm not just gonna show these cheeks for nothing. You guys are gonna have to pay for that. No, I think I'll get a leg day vlog. I really do want to like do a collaboration or something, and like have someone put me through their leg day or something, because leg days are brutal. One, I did legs today actually, and it was fun. It was cool, but like, you know, like I'll put myself through my own leg day versus someone putting me through theirs, where I'm like, I have no say, and they're like, okay, you just got to do it because this is my workout. You're gonna be doing my workout, so now I have no say, right? So I would want to do like a collab kind of video for that one. But a lot of people are scared to do that kind of stuff, you know? A lot of people are scared to get out of their comfort zone, or like, especially like in the gym too, like they kind of want to do their own stuff, but we'll figure it out. Leg day for sure. If anything, I could do like a leg day with my sister or something. Yeah, we'll get a vlog out soon too. I think that's another thing I want to work on, put together. I was going to try and do one last week, but honestly, it's a lot of work. And that's just an excuse on my end, and I shouldn't be giving those. But I think I was very low energy last week, so I didn't get to. I didn't have that energy to film, and I didn't want to give you guys a bad video, so I decided not to. But leg day vlog, it'll come. I think that's gonna be it for episode number 3 of Toon Talks. I'm your host, Anthony, aka Anthony in Your Pants. I just want to thank you guys one more time for listening to this podcast. Honestly, it's a lot of fun. Just chatting with you guys, keeping you guys updated, and just keep liking, keep sharing, keep watching, and we're out. See you at episode 4 pretty soon. Later.